Hey, babe. Hey you guys, it's Alexis. Welcome back to my channel. Before I get going and talking and let you guys know what today's video is about, I want you guys to go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on that post notification bell. That way you guys know when I upload a video. So today's video is the first episode of Let's Talk About It. You guys may be wondering, what is Let's Talk About It? It is the name of my show. So you guys, I have all my notes down here. So if you see me looking down, I have all my notes, so don't mind me. But it's the name of my show. We will have many segments and episodes. It will consist of interviews, debates, regular conversations with different and special guests. We will talk about life, speak the truth, and speak the facts. You guys may be wondering, okay, why did I come up with it? Well, number one, I love to talk, especially if the conversation is intellectual, positive, give me new insight. And I also love to listen. I want people to be able to, express themselves, talk about their life experience, what's going on. I'm all about, growth, expanding, and learning. I'm the type of person I like to pick people's brain. I want to know what they're feeling, what they're thinking, stuff like that. But this will be a judgment-free zone. We are literally spreading light and positivity and just speaking the truth and speaking facts. All right, so the first episode of Let's Talk About It, the topic is hustling the hustle. And my special guest is my big cousin, Adonis.
What's up, y'all?
Yes, sir. So I want you to be able to, you feel free to talk as much or as little, it's judgment free.
All right,
you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, so the first question is, what is your definition of a hustler?
My definition of a hustler would have to be somebody who's willing to go above and beyond to achieve their goals. A lot of people think that a hustler is somebody that sells drugs. A hustler, you can have a job and that can be a hustle. You can have two jobs. People sell eyelashes, you can sell Pampers, and that's a hustle. Mm-hmm. As long as, you feel me, you know what your goal is and you working hard towards that, you getting up every day, you grinding towards that, you believing in yourself as well, because you can hustle and not believe in yourself and not get nowhere, you know what I'm saying, just by just thinking something's just gonna be handed to you. But when you go out and put forth the effort and work towards something and make it meaningful and make it more than what it actually is, you know what I'm saying, that makes you a hustler.
Yo, that was good. So I did my little research on the web, and the definition I got is an aggressively enterprising person, a go-getter. That's literally basically what he said. So would you consider yourself to be a hustler, and why?
Yeah, for sure. I consider myself to be a hustler. Since the age of 12, I've been into entrepreneurship. I started out selling watches. Went to New York one time, bought watches, came home to Michigan. Well, when I was living in Michigan, sold watches. I had the mirror watches with the different color bands and the mirrors, selling them. Been coming up with clothing lines since I was a little boy. I always been a hustler because I seen myself, not only a hustler, but an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Because I always see myself as somebody that didn't want to work for nobody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that want to have more than just the basic, you know what I'm saying? The bare minimum, I wanted more. I always seen myself as top tier. My mama always told me I'm a king, I deserve the best, so I hustled, you know what I'm saying, since I was younger. Cutting grass, anything, And I noticed that with me younger just because I wanted to work. Mm-hmm. I did construction, I did pretty much anything you can think of. I've even, was in the streets hustling. Mm-hmm. So I've seen every side to life. So that showed me how important it is to actually hustle. Because like I said, a hustle is just you taking a skill and you mastering that, and not even just necessarily mastering, but you taking a skill and you working hard with that skill to become better, to provide for your family, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that. Okay, question number 3. Do you think everyone have that hustle or hustler trait in them, or do you think people have to experience something or grow up a certain way to have that in them?
You know what? That's a good question. So, like the type of heart I got, right? I like to see everybody do good. I want to see everybody on top. I want to see everybody as a hustler. But in the world that we live in, honestly, like we gotta live with facts. Everybody is not meant to be a hustler. I feel like anybody can hustle and can make something into a hustle and can grind, but then again, you gotta think about who got the willpower to do it, who gonna get up early in the morning, who, like me, I didn't go out for New Year's. I was supposed to go out with a few people. I stayed in the crib on my laptop, work on a company, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people not willing to take the sacrifices that is meant to become a hustler or to be somebody great, you know? And if you're a hustler, to me, you're great because you hustling. You're gonna do what you gotta do to make a way, to provide, you know what I'm saying? To double up the one that you got, to turn it into 2. But everybody don't have that willpower, that drive, or even the mind. A lot of people wasn't taught to be a hustler. Some people were taught to be a worker. Go work this job until you this age and retire. Like my mama retired, don't get me wrong, but she always had a hustle. I used to see her rummage sale. She'd go to a rummage sale, have a whole nother rummage sale with somebody else stuff from rummage sale and make money off of it. But I'm talking about make good money.
Right.
That's a hustler. That's a hustler's mentality. To not want to stay in that same position, but to grow. And everybody don't have that mindset, and it's sad to say, but there's gonna be a lot of people in this world that will never be a hustler. They're gonna always be a worker, and they're gonna work for somebody else. That's a hustler.
Making them money.
Making them money. You know what I'm saying? But that's how the world go though, you know?
That's crazy. I hope y'all taking notes because he's speaking facts and the truth over here. All right. Question number 4. Now, I remember growing up back in Michigan, like you said, you had Bow Velvet, so the watches, shoes, jerseys, and now you got the massagers. Y'all people.
Oh yeah, anytimemassager.com. Y'all check this out.
Now, do you feel like if you stayed consistent with 1 or 2, you would have been like closer to achieving your goals? If you like was just consistent with maybe selling the watches and going full force in them, or the jerseys?
Yeah, so like with me, I ain't gonna lie, like growing up, of course I had to hustle, but my mind was all over the place. I wanted to sell watches, I wanted to start the clothing line. Then not even just that though, but working on a bunch of other stuff, you feel me? So if I would have focused, of course, on one thing and became the master of that one thing, I probably would have been further along the line within that specific area. I would have been a lot further along the line, a lot more advanced in that specific area. But me, I've always wanted to branch out and put my hands into different things. Something I found out about like rich, wealthy millionaires, billionaires is they have more than one stream of income. Like they make residuals where they could be asleep, they gonna make money. No matter what are they doing, they're making sleep. You know, they out to eat, they getting paid to eat basically, you know? So with me, it's like, I wanted to put my hands in different things, but if I would have stuck with one, I believe that one would have most definitely flourished a lot more, but then again, it's like I learned so much more knowledge because me putting my hands in different things, some things correlate with each other. So by me learning this, I can put the knowledge together with that and make both of those work for something totally different than I was even expecting.
Now, this is not a question I have written, but how do you take your losses? Like, say if you want to get into a hustle and it just don't work out, how do you take that loss?
Well, I'm going to start out by saying how I used to take my losses.
Okay.
I ain't used to take them good at all. I ain't going to lie to you. Like, sometimes I'll be like, man, and dwell on it for so long. But now, the type of mind that I got, and I had to really teach myself and train myself that one loss is a loss. And always I remember that, you feel me, when I'm going through a situation, if I learn from that experience, it's not a loss, it's just a learning experience for me. So it's not necessarily a loss for me because I learned. Experience is the best teacher. You can't grow in life unless you learn. And my thing is the best way to learn is actually going out, being hands-on, learning how to do something, you know what I'm saying? Putting forth the action and the effort and seeing what your results is gonna be, you know? So, but nowadays, now I look at it as, you know, oh man, I used to buy lottery tickets.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be so mad I done spent $5. Look, I only spent $5 on the ticket. But me, in my mind, I'm thinking like, man, if I only win like 20, 30, I'll be cool. That'll be what's up. Just a little profit.
Sure.
We done lost that $5 so.
Dang.
But it comes with elevation too. When you elevate to a certain level, then it becomes like, oh, okay, boom. That happened, let me go get it again, or let me go get more. Let me do it better this time. Now I know a way to do it, and I ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, missing out how I missed out that last time, because now I know that. Now I'm going to come back and fix this situation. I'm going to make it a lot better, you know?
That's smart.
Yeah.
Alrighty, question number 5. What motivates you? What makes you get up every day and say, I got this? Like, what puts that hustle and drive in?
Man, first, what first motivates me, I would have to say, is myself.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole life, I've been really motivating myself. Like, I done always had, you feel me, support from like family or whatever, but as of like really support, I've always supported and, you feel me, rooted for myself. You know what I'm saying? I knew for a fact that, and still know that I'm gonna be successful.
Yep. No
matter how long it take or no matter how hard I work, because one thing that I do know, I believe in myself. If you don't believe in yourself, you will never be able to get nowhere. So myself, I motivate myself, but then again, my children also motivate me. And the reason why I say myself first is because if I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of my kids. If I can't motivate myself, how am I gonna motivate my children or anybody else if I can't do the same for myself? That's just me living a lot. So, you know, like my kids, my family, my mama, you know, for me to be able to take care of her not have to worry about nothing, you know, that's the type of stuff that I live for, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wow. Alrighty. Now this last section is just for you. Do you have any extra encouragement or positivity you want to share? Just speak into
Yeah, for sure.
life.
So this is what I want to let y'all know, right? Y'all got dreams, ambitions, goals, achieve them. But work hard. You know, it's going to get hard a lot in life because some people expect everything to just happen like that, or expect just because I got a plan, boom, as soon as I make my first move, everything is not going to just come together like that. You got to take steps. You got to do research. You got to be motivated. Encourage yourself every day. If don't nobody encourage you, encourage yourself. Also, pray. You know what I'm saying? God is the reason why we alive. God is the reason why we have the opportunities that we do have. You know what I'm saying? So with you staying faithful and prayerful to God, it's a lot of ways that's going to be made for you. But then again, faith without works is dead. So you can say God going to bless me and this and that, but if you ain't putting forth no action, no effort, not working towards nothing, you ain't going to be nowhere but exactly where you at, you know? So y'all stay focused, grind hard, motivated, and just push yourself to be great, you know? Push yourself past the limit of where you thought you would be at. Push yourself further than that, because you can go way further than that. For sure.
Well, thank you for being the first guest on Let's Talk About It. I hope you guys got some from this, took notes. Like, definitely, y'all, this is literally just going to go up. I'm going to be interviewing local entrepreneurs, and it's literally just going to go up to famous people. I'm speaking into existence, but this is just the beginning. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for what's next.
For sure. Y'all be on the lookout, man. Cuz doing her thing. It's the first episode. We turning up. We ain't doing nothing but elevating. We going to a whole nother level. So y'all tap in, you know. If y'all got any type of feedback, make sure y'all drop that. Drop a like button, subscribe, comment, go share it with your people. Make sure you watch it as well. Love.